Once in a while, you come upon a lawsuit that is literally crap. Hi, welcome back. If you're new here, I am Nick, 30 years as a union rep and a few years in the European Union as a documents analyst. And as a documents analyst, one of my areas was copyright, new copyright laws and stuff like that. So I have more better than layman knowledge about this, but I'm certainly no expert. But this lawsuit involving copyright. Oh, well, it is. Let's see here. Yep. Here we are. Let's see here. Civil action, complaint and jury demand. BMG Rights Management, plaintiff, versus MGA Entertainment Inc. Plaintiff, BMG Rights Management US LLC, a Delaware corporation. BMG or plaintiff alleges the following against defendant MGA Entertainment. Nature of the action. By this complaint, BMG, a record label and music publishing company that has invested and risked money, time and energy to develop and protect its catalog of copyrights, seeks redress for the defendant's willful copyright infringement of one of its musical compositions. The defendant exploited, without authorization, one of BMG's copyrighted musical composition by making an unauthorized derivative work of that composition and then unlawfully reproduced, synchronized, distributed, and publicly performed the infringing work. Despite being on notice of its infringement and unlicensed use of the composition, the defendant has refused to remedy its wrongdoing, leaving BMG no alternative but to bring this action. Jurisdiction and venue. Well, this is standard. We don't need to read about this. Parties. Plaintiff is a toy company. BMG is a music label. We don't need that. Factual allegations. Here we go. The original musical... Wait a minute. You need to know what this is about. Black Eyed Peas record label claims that this toy company's video is infringing their copyright. They claim they infringe on Black Eyed Peas song My Humps with their song My Poops. Yes, it's a literal crap lawsuit. So, oh yeah, fair use. This is legal commentary. It's standard commentary. It's analysis. Everything that makes this fair use. And I don't think the defendants mind having this played. Are you ready? Here we go.
Yeah. Alright. Poopsie slime surprise. My poops, my poops, my poops. What you gonna do with all that poop? All that poop? Yeah. Woo. I'm a poop, 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 poop. Oh yeah. Gotta get loopy off my poopy. My poop, my poop. That's my poop, my poop, my poop.
Yes, it is a literal crap lawsuit. Black Eyed Peas record label is suing a pooping unicorn for performing My Poop on YouTube. I'm going to play a bit more later, but let's get back to the lawsuit. Yeah. Factual allegations. The original musical composition My Humps and Defendant's Access. This is standard where BMG controls 75% of the copyrighted musical composition, written by will.i.am and David Payton. Made popular by Black Eyed Peas. The musical composition of My Humps constitutes an original work of authorship. Yeah, My Humps. I remember that song vaguely. The Black Eyed Peas are arguably the most popular and recognized pop musical group in the past 30 years. Well, yes, they were huge 10, 15, 20 years ago. But the most popular and recognized pop musical act in the past 30 years, well, that's their opinion, but they write it down as facts. I'm not so sure, but if they say so. The Black Eyed Peas has sold millions of albums, performed thousands of times. Original performance of My Humps was released as a single. It was a major smash hit. And well, these are the facts that they claim. They won Best Hip Hop Video of 2006. This is standard for in copyright lawsuits. When they have to claim this is a very recognized song, and yeah, I believe it is. It's a very recognized song. And here we have defendants infringing work, My Poops. The Poopsie slime surprise product line. Yes, Poopsie is a pooping unicorn toy. Upon information and belief, sometime after the composition of My Humps was registered, defendant created a product line called Poopsie Slime Surprise. They created different toys, included but not limited to a dancing unicorn doll, the dancing unicorn toy, and a unicorn doll that excretes sparkling slime. So, it poops sparkles. Hi, Rob. In connection with the marketing of the Poopsie Slime Surprise product line, defendants also created a song called My Poops, also known as the infringing work, that clearly copies from and is substantially similar to My Humps. Substantially similar is a very high standard, but they have to make that claim. But let's see how they make that claim as facts. They made a music video. Yeah, we saw 20 seconds of it. It was distributed on YouTube. Defendant, this is important. Defendant also incorporated the infringing work into its physical dancing unicorn toys. The dancing unicorn toys starts to play and dance to a copy of the infringing work when a heart-shaped belly button in front of the toy is pressed. That could be a problem for this toy company if BMG managed to prove that this song is substantially similar, because this means it is commercially used, and then we are reaching another standard in copyright law. A key marketing component for its Poopsie Slime Surprise product line. Defendant also placed a sticker on the packaging of the dancing unicorn toy, specifically directing consumers to dance to the My Poop song and infringing video on YouTube. So this is commercial, it is advertising, which means that the other party can't claim they make no money from it, because apparently they do. So it all boils down to how substantially similar the My Poops song is to my Humps. The infringing work is so substantially similar to my Humps that it is obvious that the infringing work was intentionally copied from my Humps and was created to commercially exploit the popularity of and goodwill associated with my Humps. Yes, there are a lot of goodwill in a band playing a song about breasts. My Humps, my lady bumps, a lot of goodwill in that. But this word I don't like. If, in my opinion, if you have to, in your lawsuit, say it is obvious, you better have rock hard proof of that. Intentionally copied? Well, in certain instances, you are allowed to, but then it's not called intentionally copied, it's called inspired by. And there is a lot of examples within music that things are being described as inspired by. So that would be the defendant's step when they answer to this, I believe. And this defendant actually copied my Humps. Okay, we'll read on and see if they can prove it. Defendant's copying of my Humps is illegal because a substantial similarity exists between the infringing work and the protectable elements of my Humps. Protectable elements is you can't just have a certain short area of chords, because there are not that many chords to jump around with. So it has to be rise to the element of protectable elements. First, the title of the infringing work is My Poops, which is an obvious play on the name of the copyrighted composition My Humps. You can't copyright a title on a song, just so you know. Because if you could, they would have copyrighted every combination of word by now. So that's why you can't do that. Second, the infringing work has a number of obvious and substantial similarities to the protectable elements of the musical composition and lyrics of My Humps, including its melody, counter-melody, bass line, rhyme scene, lyrics, lyrical references, tempo, drum patterns and percussion, chord progression, signature phrasing, cadence, and key. I highly doubt anyone can copyright key, tempo. I don't think that's copyrightable. Lyrics, I don't know the full song of My Humps, but if it's just they changing one word in the entirety of the lyrics, then they might be in trouble. If they changed more than that, then you're into a gray zone. Drum patterns and percussion, that is extremely hard to copyright. Signature phrasing, I don't know what they mean by that, but these are their claims. Defendant's copying of all these protectable elements of My Humps constitutes copyright infringement. As I said, there are a few things in there I highly doubt are protectable elements. But we'll see. Defendant's intent to copy my Humps is further evidenced by the fact that it shows a lead vocalist to sing the infringing work who sounds very similar to the Black Eyed Peas member, professionally known as Fergie. That's not nice to Fergie, because even though I've not listened to Black Eyed Peas a lot, I do recognize Fergie's voice, and those are not very similar. The lawyer who wrote this should avoid seeing Fergie in the near future. But I believe it's a compliment to the girl or woman they hired to record my poops that you can use in her CV. Let's continue. The vocalist singing the infringing works use a similar delivery and vocal inflections as used by Fergie on the original sound recording. I highly doubt that is copyrightable, the delivery and vocal inflections. I highly doubt it. Maybe it's just used to boost, but I honestly don't believe their voices are that similar. At no time herein did BMG or anyone else grant defendant a valid license to use, copy, distribute. Yeah, the infringing work was a key component of defendant's marketing campaign. I believe so, but we'll see. Upon information and belief, the Poopsie slime surprise product line has generated tens of millions of dollars in revenue for defendants. A pooping unicorn is worth $10 million. Tens of millions of dollars in revenue. Well, crap sells. Oh, I'm in the wrong line of work. I could just invent a pooping toy instead. Here I am. Instead of will I am. Jesus Christ. Upon discovering defendant's unauthorized use of my Humps, BMG contacted defendant and demanded defendant cease and desist its use of infringing work and make an accounting to BMG. This is really important, because normally when you send a cease and desist, it's just stop using it please, or we will take further actions. But now BMG contacted them, cease and desist, and provide us with your accounts. I don't think that is proper at all, to ask for accounting from a private enterprise. And with this, I understand why they just said nothing back. Despite being put on notice of PMD rights and the demand to cease and desist all uses of infringing work and provide an accounting, and provide an accounting. I don't believe that is proper, as I said. Defendants refused to do so. Defendant ignored BMG's requests. Yeah, rightfully so. I believe the defendant in this did the right thing and just not gonna do that. That I believe will be in the answer. It should be in the answer to this lawsuit. First cause of action. Well, this is normal. Actually copied. And here they repeat what they said. We're almost at the end, but where are their actual evidence of this? I hope it... Pray for relief. It's not here. Is it? Or did I miss an attachment somewhere? Huh. Let me know in the comment section if you believe I missed a section here with evidence, because if they didn't provide and just then they provide with and just made it these claims, then they have some explaining to do when they amend it. Yeah, that's this crap lawsuit, literal. So, well, what are my opinions on it? Just reading from the lawsuit, it lacks some foundational evidence. It has some areas that is questionable in my opinion. But I also believe that the company behind Poopsie, the dancing unicorn, are in trouble because they used this to commercialize their product. But let's listen to it. And this is fair use. I've been providing legal commentary. I'm providing this to a new audience. It's an analysis, and it's in the lawsuit. And I highly doubt the defendants will strike down on me for showing it to more people. Now you decide, or tell me if this let's just listen to it.
Yeah. Alright. Poopsie slime surprise. My poops, my poops, my poops. What you gonna do with all that poop? All that poop? Yeah. Woo, woo. I'm a poop, 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 poop. Oh yeah. Gotta get loopy off my poopy. My poop, my poop. That's right. My poop, my poop, my poop. Check it out. I drive my parents crazy. The poop I need every day. She's spelling fart Jacob swag. Got my poop designer bag. Yeah, even Pooey puts on. Hey Louie, I'm the cool one. 'Cause if you want the real thing, you be spending those big bucks. But when you rock a Poopsie, you just be pooping it all up. We munch on my poopitos, pooping slime till who knows. Poopsie slime surprise. My poops, my poops, my poops. They got me wearing glitter. We could end up on Twitter, but we can keep on playing. 'Cause poop on is all I'm saying. What you gonna do with all that poop? All that poop? Yeah. Woo, woo. Hey, let's start some drama. I got bestie pooping lava. So don't squish me up or just let me poop into my bowl. Yeah. Poopsie slime surprise. My poops, my poops, my poops. Check it out. They say my poop's so shiny. My glitter slimy besties. Whenever we get down, we spread sparkly poop around. My poops, my poops, my poops. My sparkly glitter poop.
You all have a nice day, and I'll talk to you later.